for rectangle and for the square. By numerous examples, we have understood how we can calculate it. Okay. In today's class, we are going to learn a new topic, that is about the perimeter. Okay. By the way, you haven't shared the PDF of this chapter. Yes, Habib. Make sure that you share the PDF of this chapter too. Okay, no, so that we can discuss the questions that are given in your exercise book. Okay. Now give the topic perimeter.
She's checking.
Who?
My mom is checking. Did she send the PDF or not?
Okay, okay.
Wait a second.
Okay, meanwhile, just write down the topic first, perimeter.
Okay.
Hmm. Okay, see. The perimeter of a two-dimensional figure is basically the total length of the boundary of that figure. Suppose, for example, we have to calculate the perimeter of this rectangle here. So, as we know that the opposite sides of rectangle are equal, right? That is 25 meter and this one is 5 meter.
Yeah,
Now,
so
overall,
she didn't send you. Tonight she will send. Okay.
okay, no issues. Now, to find the perimeter, we are going to add the length of the boundary of this two-dimensional figure here. So that is going to be 25 plus 25 plus 5 plus 5, right? And as we know that this is basically the length, right? That is also the length of the rectangle. This one is that's the breadth, and this here also is the breadth of the rectangle. Getting it? In short, can I write it down as L? Okay.
Yeah.
L for length, small b for breadth, and b for breadth here. Getting it? Also, I could have written that we are adding L plus L and we are adding B plus B. Yes or no? We
Yeah.
are adding the two lengths and we are adding the two breadths. Getting it?
Yeah.
Another way to write is as follows. How many L's are there? Two lengths are there now. Two lengths are there. L's are there. So L plus L, I can write it down as 2L. Right or no? And
Yes.
we can also write B plus B as 2B. Since they are two B's, two B's are there, right? So 2B, 2L plus 2B. So in this manner also we can write down this. Nonetheless, the main thing we have learned here is that what is perimeter. So perimeter of a two-dimensional figure is the length of the figure's boundary. Okay. So in any given 2D shape, whether it be a triangle, whether it be a square or a rectangle, the perimeter will be the sum of the edges or the length, basically, sum of the edge lengths. Got it? No? These are the edges of this given figure. So we have to simply find the sum of the edges and that gives you perimeter. Write down this thing quickly. Give the topic perimeter and write this given paragraph from here till here.
So I have to write the definition.
Yes, you have to.
This first line and
The second line. You haven't started writing it down.
I wrote the heading.
Okay. Don't take this much of time, Habib. Just write down this from here till here. As I told you now, the perimeter of a
Okay.
two-dimensional figure is the length of the figure's boundary. If the figure is triangle, square, rectangle, the perimeter is the sum of the edge lengths. Yes, done.
Almost.
Okay.
Done.
Done. Good. Now consider that we have a given figure, for example, like this is the length and this is the breadth of the given rectangle here. We need to find what would be the sum of the edges of this figure here. So as I was explaining to you that what we need to do is simply add the lengths and the breadths, L plus B plus B. That is 2L plus 2B, right? Or here it is
Yeah.
simply 25 plus 25 plus 5 plus 5. Getting it? So that gives you the value, that is how much? 60, no? That is equal
60.
to 60. Okay. Now instead of adding them one after another, one by one, we could directly do it in the following manner. This could have been done in the following manner also. By using the formula 2 multiplied by length plus 2 multiplied by breadth. Getting it? 2L here means that 2 is in multiplication with L. When I write it as 2L, it means that 2 is in multiplication with L. Getting it, Habib? When it is written as 2B, it means that 2 is in multiplication with B. You getting this
So
thing?
means we have to multiply B by L.
Hmm. You have to multiply 2 by L and we have to multiply 2 by B. This is
Okay.
the plus sign in between. Okay, now this is the sign of addition between that. So what is the value of L here? It's 25, no?
Yeah.
In the given figure, the length, that is L, is 25 meter. What is the breadth?
Breadth is 5 meter.
5 meter. So all you have to do, write 25 in place of L, write a beep, 2 times 25, because L here is given as 25. Now L is equal to 25 and B is equal to 5. And write down the plus sign. And in place of B, should I write 5? Because breadth, that is B here, is 5 now. So thereby,
Yes.
use the board mass rule now. Now use the board mass rule. First we have to multiply right?
Multiply.
Board mass, bracket of division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. The multiplication has to be done first. So 2 times 25 is going to be 50 plus 2 times 5 is going to be 10. That gives me 60. In this manner also we can solve this. Tell me if you have understood it so far.
Yeah, I understood.
Understood it now? Good. So let me write it in a fresh manner 1 minute. Question was that find the perimeter of, you don't have to write down this right now, okay, of given figure. In this we have seen that the given things were as follows. Length, that is L, was equal to 25 meter. Breadth, that is capital B, was equal to 5 meter. Okay, to find the perimeter, this is the rectangle now. So to find the perimeter of
Yeah,
rectangle, we have observed that it is simply going to be 2 times length plus 2 times breadth. That is, in this case, let's put the values. 25, 2 times 25 plus
50.
2 times 5 here, 50. So that is going to be 50 plus 10, and that is equal to 60 meter. So that is how we are going to find the perimeter of a rectangle in particular. Got it now? So perimeter of a rectangle is twice of length, meaning that 2 times length plus 2 times breadth. Clear?
Yeah, clear.
Clear and good. Now talking about the perimeter of a square. Now as we know that all the sides of a square are equal now. All the sides are equal, right? Say that this is L. This is L. This is L and this is L. L here is for length, okay now? That is for length. Now if I have to find the, say for example, if I have to find the length of, sorry, perimeter of the given square, what I need to do? All I need to do in order to find the perimeter of a square is simply add the length of all the sides, isn't it? Yes, sum of
Yes.
all 4 sides. So that is simply going to be L plus L plus L plus L. How many
First,
L's
we
are there?
have to multiply 2x, right?
No, no,
To
this is see, earlier what we did in this case, this was L, this was L. This has breadth, this was breadth, and this was breadth.
Oh, that was breadth. Okay.
That was breadth, no. So in this case, we have done it like this: L plus B plus B. So that came to be 2L plus 2B, no? Right? 2L
Yes.
plus 2B. Okay, that's a, this is a square now. Yeah, so it will be L plus L plus L plus L, right? How many L's are there? 4 L's. 4 L's are there, right? So it is
Oh,
4L, right? So for this perimeter, it is simply 4 times the length, because L here is representing the length. So to find the perimeter of a square, the formula is 4 times the length. You got it, no? 4 times
yeah, got
length
it.
of a side. So that is the perimeter of a square. So after here, now from this length, you need to write down the following thing. Okay, now this and this, write it down quickly. You can draw a very short diagram also. Just draw a rough diagram without using a scale or ruler, and write it down as fast as possible. Yes, done.
No. I'm writing the second line.
Okay, okay. By the way, there's a spelling mistake in the length, okay, no? The
Yeah,
right
yeah.
spelling is, yeah, Lenghs. Okay,
I'm done.
done. Very good. I'm going to give two questions. First question is the length and breadth of a rectangle is 15 and 7.5 centimeter. Find the perimeter. Find the perimeter. For question number two, I'm going to give it in the reverse order. Like the perimeter is given, you need to find the sides. The perimeter of a square is 64 meter. Find the length of each side. You got the question?
For the second one, I have a doubt.
Tell me.
I don't know how to find that. Means what do I have to do? Multiplication, division, or
The first what the very first thing you need to do is understand the question, Habib. Okay. Then only we need to proceed. The perimeter of a square is 64 meter. By definition, perimeter is the sum of the length of the boundary, right? The sum of all this total, isn't it?
yeah,
So it is given that the perimeter is 64 meter, right? What is what would be the length of each side? What is the length of this side, this side, this side, and this side? That is what you have to say. You getting it or not?
you're getting.
Okay. First do this question. First question.
Okay. For the first one, it's 45.
It's 45. Yeah, very good. That is correct. So what is the formula required to find the perimeter of rectangle?
2x, 2xl, 2xb.
Okay. Don't treat this as 2xl. Okay, no? 2 multiplied by L. Okay.
Yeah.
Plus 2 multiplied by B. Or you can simply say it as 2L plus 2B. So that is 2 times 15 plus 2 times 7.5. What is 2 times 7.5 equal to?
15
15. So thereby that is 45. What about the unit? Meter or centimeter?
meter.
How is it meter?
No, centimeter, sorry.
Centimeter. No issues. Continue.
The perimeter of a square is 64 meter. Find the length of each side.
Hmm.
For for this question, the formula is L plus L plus L. But sum of all sides.
Yeah, basically 4L. 4 times length of the each side. Perimeter of a square, as you already know the formula, that is 4L, 4 multiplied by the length. Now, in as per the question, the perimeter is given, right? In the question, we are given that perimeter of a square is already 64 meter. What we need to do is that to find the length, that is what we need to find, isn't it? Let us solve this now. You understood this much so far?
Yes.
Great. Now, can I say that perimeter, that is 1 minute, perimeter equals to 4 times
I
length?
got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Or
Continue.
it's 16.
It is 16. Very good. The length is 16. Well done. So perimeter is 64 meter. That is, we have simply written whatever the perimeter is given here. 64 meter in place of this. That is equals to 4 times length. Okay. Now, can I write it on the other side? 4 times length on the left side and this on the right side. Will that be an
Yeah.
issue? I can
No.
write it like this now. Good. Now, can I write that length equals to 64? 4 here was in multiplication. When you bring it to the other side of the equal to sign, it goes in division with this. Okay, now 64 goes in division with this. So sorry, 4 goes in division with 64. Thereby that is equal to 16. So hence the length of each of the side is equal to 16 meter. You understood the calculation or not? Please tell me. Your answer is correct, but you need to understand this method as well. Yes, Habib?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Or you can understand it in the following manner also, like with
We have to divide 64 with 4.
exactly.
But I did like 16
Hmm.
multiplied by 4. So the answer was 64.
Yeah,
So I thought it was 16.
yeah, that is also correct. Like you can make a guess like which number should be multiplied by 4 so that I get 64. That is also correct, by the way. Okay, now you can go on with that method also, Habib. That won't be a big problem. Okay.
The division is a bit easy, right?
Yeah, that is also easy. The division is a bit easy, and it is the right approach to solve this question. Okay. Okay. Do one thing. Just take a screenshot of this question so that you can later refer back to this question. Okay, now.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. And make to leave some space to write the question and the solution of this. Okay.
Okay.
Hmm. Done.
No, I'm coming in a moment with my mobile. My mother's
Okay.
mobile.
Okay. Okay.
Done. I
Yes.
took it.
Done. Okay. Now, there's a question which says that it is known that the area of a square is 81 square centimeter. The area of this is 81 square centimeter. We need to find the perimeter of this. So area is given. We need to find the perimeter. That is a quite interesting question, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Now let's do one thing. I'm going to change the value on this question because this question you are meant to solve. Okay. Suppose instead of 81 square centimeter, it was given as 144 square centimeter. Okay, now say that area of a square is 144 square centimeter. We need to find the perimeter. Okay, find the perimeter. Let's solve this. The solution is going to be such that first write whatever is given in the question. Area is 144 square centimeter. Then write what we need to find. To find the perimeter. Okay. Now in bracket, let us write down the formula that is required to find the perimeter of a square, that is 4L. 4 times the length, right? Okay. Also, what is the formula to calculate area? How is the area calculated for the square? Tell me. Yes, in the previous class we have learned
Area
about.
is
Mhm.
what?
In the previous class we have learned about area formula for the square. No, the formula required.
Um,
Go through your notes. Isn't it the product of the sides?
it's
Side is
it's
multiplied by
length
side.
x breadth.
Length express. I'm asking for the square, not that for the rectangle. Be
Side x side.
side x side. No, side multiplied by side. Not
Side multiplied.
don't. I don't treat that
Okay.
as x. Okay. So that is the product of the given sides here. You understood it so far? Yes or no? Tell me. Now let's solve it then. Area
Yeah.
is given to us
And
as 144 square centimeter. Area for the square is side multiplied by the side. Side multiplied by the side is given as 144. Okay, 144. Now, one way to find the answer of this question is that to guess what would be the side is by multiply two numbers such that it gives you 144. Like which two numbers should be multiplied so that we get 144, and thereby that would be the answer to the question. Getting it now? That is one such method. Okay. Another such method is that like side multiplied by side equals to 144 over here. Now, like that topic will be there in the higher class. So just we can do a guesswork in this case only. Okay, let's do a guesswork. Okay. Which two numbers should be multiplied, Habib? Think about this so that you get 144 as the product. We can start by Mhm.
16 8 are 144.
16 8s are 144. But the thing is, no, Habib, both the sides are all the sides of a square are equal, no? We know that this side and this side and this side.
So
Mhm.
we have to multiply by 4.
4 fours are 16 now, but it should be 144. Yeah. Can we take 8 8s are 8 8 are 64? We need to get 144, no? Right? 10 tens are 100, is still not 144. What is 11 times 11, Habib?
11 times 11.
Mhm.
Um, 100, 122.
No, no, 21 now. 110
21.
plus 11, that is 121. Still we are not getting the answer, no? What about 12 multiplied by 12? Multiply it fast. 120 plus 24, no? That is equal to 144. Yes?
120 plus 120.
No, I'm
Wait, I'm
multiplying.
multiplying 12.
Okay, okay. Multiply it, multiply it.
Yeah, it's 144.
144.
12.
Okay, and you are
12,
getting
12.
it now, like why we are taking the similar numbers? Why the same numbers are being multiplied here? Because the sides are equal now. For a square, all the sides are equal now. That is why
Yeah.
we are multiplying with the same number. So 12 multiplied by 12 is equal to 144. So side is equal to 12 centimeter. You understood this thing? Side here is basically the length now. side here is the length, right? Please tell me you have understood this or not. See, if you're going to stay silent, how will
Yes.
I get to know you're getting it or not? You're getting it now? Good.
Yeah.
Now, all you need to do is put the value of length in the formula, 4 times length, and there will be your answer to the perimeter, right? Let me write it over here. That perimeter is equal to 4 times length. And length you have calculated to be 12 centimeter. Now, this is the length which we have found out. And they will multiply it with this. So 4 times 12 is equal to how much? Yes?
4 times 12.
Hmm.
Um, 12 was a 48.
That is 48 centimeter. So that is the perimeter. You understood this now? So this is 12, this is 12, 12 plus 12 plus 12 plus and 12. That is 48.
After after doing 12 twelves, we got 144, right? Then we have to multiply
Hmm.
4 into 12.
Here, there you got the perimeter. First, we needed to find the
Okay.
length. Okay. So now solve the question number 2. This is based on the same pattern. If you still happen to have any doubt in the question which we have discussed now, just get it cleared right now, Habib.
No.
Good. Solve the second question.
Okay. Instead of 144, I should take 81.
Yeah, exactly.
It's 36.
It is 36. What is the length of the side?
It's 81. No,
Length,
no.
length of the side. Hmm.
9.
It is 9. So they were 9 fours or 36. Very good. So I guess you have got it now. Very good. Now we have got some word problems. The question is saying that there's a rectangular garden. Okay. So there's a rectangular garden and the length of this is 25 meter. Okay. So length is 25 meter. 1 minute. The length is 25 meter. And what is the breadth given here? The width is the same as the breadth. Yes, it is 15 meter.
15 meters.
Okay. Further question says that a walkway of 2 meter is constructed around the garden. Walkway, you understand now? The path on which people can walk.
Yeah, I
Okay.
understand.
So all around this garden, a walkway of width 2 meter is being created like this. So it has a width of about 2 meter. This is equal to 2 meter. This is also equal to 2 meter. Everywhere it is equal to be equal to 2 meter. Read the question. Read the first question.
Us find the area of the garden without the walkway.
Hmm. Okay. Find the area of the garden without the walkway. So it is asking us for the area of this much of the garden, right? When you don't include the walkway, so the question is asking to find the area of this much only, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. So the length and the breadth is given. Quickly find the area.
I have to multiply length into breadth.
Yeah, that is the formula required to find the area, which you have learned as well in the previous class.
Mm.
Hmm. So area of garden. I'll be just on a mute for a minute. You solve it quickly, okay? Now.
Okay.
Yes, Habib. Done.
The answer is 370.
Well done. And the unit is, you have to mention the unit also, no?
375
It's area. It's area. What is the unit of area?
meters.
Square meter or square centimeter, whatever the unit is. Square, no. If it is area, you have to write it as
Oh,
square. Mhm.
square meter.
Square meter. Okay. Next, the question is asking to find the total area covered by the garden and the walkway together. So it means that you have to include the walkway also. This also has to be included. So you need to find the area of the blue region and the pink region both. Getting it? The walkway also has to be included. So can you tell me what should we do in this? What, like, will we be taking the same length and the breadth, or will it change now?
Oh, it will change.
It will change now. So what would be the new length? Earlier it was
We
25. Mm-hmm.
find the total area covered by the garden and walk.
Mm-hmm.
No, it will not be changed.
It won't be changed. Why won't it change? The total length is now going to be this. No, this one is going to be the total length now. Earlier, this was the length. No, this much was the length. The one where I'm going to point. This is was the earlier length. No, now the
Yeah,
pink region also has to be included from both the sides. So two
yeah.
meter from this side and 2 meter from this side. Tell me if you're actually getting it. Two
No,
meter from not getting it. Okay, see. 2 meter, we should include, like in the question, a walkway of 2 meters is constructed around the garden. 2 meters means that here it is mentioning the breadth of this. Okay, and it is 2 meter broad. Getting it? So from the
yeah.
left side, it is 2 meter in breadth, and from the right side also it is 2 meter in breadth. So while you will be calculating the new length, this will be the new length now. 2 meter from this side, then 25 meter from this side, and then the remaining 2 meter from this side. Yes or no?
Yeah,
So that should be 25 plus 1 minute. 25 plus 2 plus 2. Yes or no?
yeah.
Sorry. That will be equal to how much? 29 meter.
29.
Please tell me you're getting it.
Yeah,
Hmm?
no, I'm getting.
Good. What about the breadth now? For the breadth, I think you can answer it then. Now.
It's 15. It's 17. No, no,
V-
it's 19.
Very good. Well done. So that is going to be now 19 meter. So this is the new length and the breadth. Question is asking total area covered by both of them. So hence you're going to take this new length and the breadth to find it. So just find it now. Also, we first need to write the new length. So that is length of garden plus breadth of the walkway from both sides. So hence that is 25 plus 4 equals to 29 meter, and the new breadth is basically 15 plus 4, and hence that is 19 meter. So you have 29 meter and 19 meter, and we know to find the area, that is L times breadth, length into breadth. So find it now.
451.
That is not correct. Solve it again.
I multiplied 29 by 19.
Yeah, but you should be getting a bigger number, not 441.
Wait, I will do again.
Mm-hmm.
551
551. Very good. And the unit is
is square meters.
square meter. Hope that was not a very difficult question for you, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Now tell me, what is the perimeter? What is the formula to find perimeter of rectangle? Yes. What is the formula required to
Yes.
find perimeter of a rectangle?
Of a rectangle.
Mhm.
Length into breadth.
That is area, no? I'm asking for the
Length
perimeter.
2 multiplied length
Hmm.
plus 2 multiplied by breadth.
2 multiplied by breadth. And that for the square?
Perimeter.
Yeah, perimeter.
Um. uh, Length plus length plus length plus length.
Okay, that was the long method. Now, in short, what I did told you, the formula was 4 multiplied by the length. Okay, 4 times length. Okay,
4 times length.
you have written it, no?
Yeah.
Okay, you can answer by looking from the notes also. Now, talking about the unit. Okay, now we see that as in our discussion, everything has some unit. Like the area has a unit, it's meter, square meter. The perimeter also has a unit. Like it is centimeter or meter. It could be millimeter also in some case, right? It could be kilometer also, right? No, getting it. It could be millimeter. It could be decimeter. It could be centimeter, meter, kilometer, anything. So unit is of measurement is a definite magnitude of a quantity that is adopted by law and is used as a standard for measuring the same type of quantity. See, for example, if I have to measure the length of a pencil, for example, there's a given pencil. So I need to measure how long this pencil is, suppose. Can you get now? So there must be some standard method that should be adopted everywhere, that should be adopted by the law, that with the help of this thing we are going to measure this pen or any given quantity. You're getting it or not? Hmm? So we have the unit for the length of anything. For example, we see that length is measured in meter, centimeter, even it is measured in millimeter, kilometer, etc. Yes, Habib, getting it now?
Yes.
Okay. Similarly, for example, sorry, for example, you have to measure the mass of something. Okay. So measure it in gram, we measure it in kilogram, we measure it in pound, etc. like this. So all these are the units. The units of length, unit of mass, etc. So unit of measurement is a definite magnitude of a quantity that is adopted by law and is used as a standard for measuring the same type of quantity. Like for example, same type of quantity are being given to us. In order to measure them, we'll be using this unit here. Just like we measure the perimeter of any given figure in millimeter, centimeter, meter, or kilometer, or just like how you measure the area of any given figure in millimeter square, centimeter square, meter square, or kilometer square, like this. So that is what unit is. Okay, are you getting it or not? Tell me.
Yes, I'm getting.
Okay, so first write down the topic unit. Write down this. Then write a simple definition for this. You might find this one as difficult, but write a simple definition.
So I have to leave some after I wrote the definition of perimeter, then
Mm-hmm.
I have to leave some space for question number 2
Yeah,
for that,
exactly.
right?
Yeah, you have to
Okay.
for that one. Okay. Just leave 1 or 1.5 page. That should be sufficient.
I left half page.
Okay, okay, good. Write down after unit, you will write down this definition. You can write it down in the following manner. I would say that units is a it is used as it is used as a standard for measuring the same type of same type of quantity for quantity. Like length is a quantity. Okay, it can be measured in meter, centimeter, millimeter, kilometer, etc. Mass is a quantity, can be measured in the gram, kilogram, etc. Like this. So that's the quantity, and these are some of the units here. You only have to write down the
I have
definition
to.
first.
Oh,
Only
yeah, I
only a
wrote the
definition first.
definition.
Good. Now I'm going to provide you a list of some of the units. Okay, now. So you can draw this box also. That would be very convenient for you. So I'm going to write some of the sorry, some of the units and their abbreviations. Like in short, how it is written. That is what abbreviation means. Okay. So say that the unit here is millimeter, millimeter or millimeters. Unit is millimeter or millimeters. Abbreviation for this is abbreviation, like in short, how are we going to write down this? So abbreviation for this is mm, that is for millimeter.
Yeah.
For centimeter or centimeters, it is simply cm, like this. Then for the meter or meters, we have the small m. For kilometer,
KM.
exactly, that is km. Now for the square meter, millimeter,
Square
square,
millimeter.
mhm, square millimeter. There is two way to write down this. Either you can write down this as sq dot mm, or you can write down this as mm, and on the head of the second m write the letter 2. Okay, Habib. Then for square centimeter, you can write it down as sq dot cm, or can write down cm and on the head of m you can write down 2. You getting it now?
Yeah.
And for square meter, you can write it down as SQ dot M, or M on top of it, write down 2. For square kilometer, you can write it down as SQ dot KM, or KM on top of it, write down 2. Another important thing to be mentioned here is that all the things here are written in increasing order, right? 1 centimeter is bigger than 1 millimeter, then 1 meter is bigger than 1 centimeter, 1 kilometer is bigger than 1 kilometer. Getting it now? Further, 1 square centimeter is bigger than 1 square millimeter, right? And from 1 square centimeter, 1 square meter is bigger. And from 1 square meter, 1 kilometer square is 1 square kilometer is bigger. Okay, do one thing, take a screenshot of this also. Okay, because in the given time, you might not be able to finish writing it. In the next class, our
I have
discussion is
to
going
write
to,
this.
yeah, you have to write it down in your copy. Okay.
Okay,
In the
I'll
next class,
take a screen.
we are going to continue from the scale of drawing in the next class. Okay. Take a
Okay.
screenshot of this.
I'm coming back in a moment. Done, sir. I took it.
Done. Okay. Okay, so that's it for today's class from this chapter. Okay. By the way, I shared the screenshot with the constant. Did you got it? And did you completed those questions?
Which patterns nets?
Yeah, from that one.
Um, my mom didn't tell me about that. I will check it.
See, it was not exactly from that one. I would say like I had given some screenshot, the one with the blue background, like